Australian inventor Ross Connell has a passion for old cars, but an obsession for trying to save the lives of those who fight Australia's bushfires. Australia is one of the most bushfire-prone countries in the world. In 1983, a spate of disastrous bushfires destroyed over 200,000 hectares of land, more than 28,000 head of livestock, 3,000 buildings and 70 human lives. 12 of those killed were trained bushfire fighters who were trapped when the blaze turned against them. Haunted by that tragedy, Ross Connell, mechanic turned hairdresser, believed there had to be a life-saving answer. Studying the trucks used by the firemen, Mr. Connell designed a water tank that also served as a refuge for trapped firefighters. The prototype model contains 4 escape hatches in which firefighters conceal themselves when trapped by flames. Excess water in the tank can be dumped by a hand-operated valve. Two-way radio contact with headquarters or other firefighting units is regarded as essential. And while the escape module fulfills its main role as a water tank, the radio is housed in a watertight compartment. A small speaker compartment nearby is also watertight. To ensure the air in the sealed tank remains fresh, each occupant has a supply of laboratory-clean cool air. Oxygen is not used because of its combustionable property. Each compartment is fitted with a low-power light. Production versions of the water tank cum safety module will hold from 1 to 8 firefighters. At the Australian Government's Ordnance Factory in Melbourne, the module was tested by fire. Members of the National Association of Testing Authorities connected the module to electronic temperature recording equipment which monitored internal and external temperatures throughout the test. For inventor Ross Connell, this was the culmination of 5 years' work and the expenditure of much of his own money. Also anxiously awaiting the results was the General Manager of Grummet Australia, Ron McMillan, whose company built the escape module. Insulation, 64mm thick, is used between the fiberglass interior and the sheet steel exterior. The insulating material is similar to that used to protect spacecraft from the heat of re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. The furnace was heated to above 1100 degrees centigrade and the module held inside for 10 minutes, 10 times longer than the peak temperature time of a bushfire. After 10 minutes inside the furnace, the outside of the module recorded over 1000 degrees centigrade. Inside, however, the temperature was only 33 degrees centigrade. The two-way radio inside the module was tested under these conditions and worked perfectly.
10 minutes is up, out.
Both Grummet's Ron McMillan and inventor Ross Connell believe the module has world potential, not only for bushfires, but also for oil refinery fires and other fires. A second, fully operational prototype will be built on a firefighting truck and field tested later this year.